Okay, hello teacher. Hello guys, my name is Carolina. I am going to tell about the type of essays you corresponded to me. And this is evaluation essays. The evaluation essays are about taking and evaluating the topic, forming a point of view about it, presenting presenting your point of the readers and maybe to make them agree with your point of view. It's very important not confuse evaluation essays with analytical or argumentative essays. It's very common essay may be many people, but how to differentiate between the two essays? I will give you some things that might be useful to about this error. First of all, it is important to know that evaluation essays is aiming and evaluating a topic, forming ambition, and sometimes persuading readers with the position on the topic. The basic guidelines to go about this is to choose a topic. One, you can evaluate final the information you need by researching. In case of problem with forming a point of view on the topic, jotting down the pros and cons can be helpful in assessing the topic. The main ingredient, the essay, the following must be taken into account. The introduction to essays should contain a thesis or statement of judgment that introduce readers to the true meaning and core of the essay. A strong persuasive and credible argument must be followed the statement of the thesis or supports and enhance it. The reader should also properly define and explain the subject to the readers, proving the with necessary information in the initial part of the text. The body of the essay should be divided into several paragraphs, each presenting an argument, backing of information, and assessing the main statement. The same moves and with a valid logical and sensible conclusion. It should reaffirm and emphasize the opinion of the reader, and also summarize the main points indicated in the text. He must pay due attention to the reader's points of view, regaining the confidence and fighting of the readers, and finally persuading them to take the idea given is true. Finally, the essay should be reviewed and edited. Another point of view, the purpose of evaluation essays is to demonstrate the overall quality of particular products, business, place, service, or program. When an evaluation is done correctly, it should not seem to opinionate. The evaluation must be reasonable and impartial. The case and therefore the case to a good research papers is to establish clear fair criteria, judgment, and evidence. The criteria means establish which the ideal for the products, place, and service. In other words, it's many showing what to expect as ideal outcome. For example, if I am evaluating a restaurant, I want to establish the criteria: quality food, quality service, quality price, quality cleanliness. than any good restaurant will there too. This criterion can be applied to the specific restaurant that I am evaluating. Generally, each paragraph of the body of an evaluation essay is to be focused on a specific criterion, which must be fully explained, followed by judgment and variety of evidence offered as support. Because of this, it is important that an evaluation contains several different criteria and judgment and evidence. This status in general evaluation of the Beijing evaluate again if criteria judgment and evidence are clear. The general thesis should look like this. For example, if the restaurant meets most of criteria established in the trial, the overall evaluation should be mostly positive, where if most the criteria are not met, the evaluation will be mostly negative. In this part, I am going to talk about life I like to do and a little of my personal life in the past. To begin, I did not intend. I did not think study engineering. To be honest, when I graduated from school, I didn't know what to study. I was very confused, but something I was sure was that I liked mathematics. And in the school, I was doing very well. When I graduated from my school, I really liked to sing. I lived in Don Matias, and some friends of mine had a band of rock music. I I was the female voice of the group. That was only my first passions. I really enjoyed it a lot. Then for that time I started to wear black and with a very metal style. My mom began to worry a lot because I didn't have lots the way. My mother was a beauty queen. She was Miss Antioquia many years ago. She wanted me to follow in her footsteps. I started to talk about how important was to be a woman, female, and class. I was not woman, not feminine, nor feminine class. I her initiative. I decided to go model course in which I was told to be female among many other things. And to be honest, I started to like a lot. And if I started to model and gradually become in another of my hobbies. I was in several events and since for my stature, I like many designers. I started to make money and I like it more. But on that, I started to think that it was not a profession. I feel I needed to enter the university, and that's when I introduced myself and engineering, um, where I greatly influenced for a cousin. And she she is sanitary engineering. Um, and then I introduced myself and passed, and now is what I joined. Um, and the moment I am 25 years old, when I started to study code, now continue working as a model. I had to read it for time, but today I remember it and was the wonderful experience for me. As for my present, I am very happy with that I am studying. Other than that, I like to play sports and be shaped and become a leader by woman. When I was model, I I is something that I still kiss for this. I do a lot of exercise and also for health. Another of my passion is the food. I love the food, the seafood and spaghetti. The food Italy. I love going to movies. I going to concerts, music, vallenato and rock. Mm, I have been a person with different facets, but I feel that being very good for me because I have learning many things of life. But what I'm most passionate about in life is traveling to other countries. I have the possibility to go to South America, North America, and part of Europe. And when I graduate, I want to go to many many more parts of the world. I think it is the best thing you can do in the life is to travel and get to know other cultures. I think this life is unique and very short, and the more you enjoy it, the more you will be happy. Thank you.